Yeah. That's a good store down in Bristol. Yeah, because I live in Bristol, so
I went my coffee from the bag so I can drink it, get my brain going.
So are you based in London, are you? Or?
I wish. I'm based in Newbury.
Oh right,
It's just that you have tweet. We also have
yeah.
sitting in my locker, and I've done numerous support with servers.
Yeah. That's a good store down in Bristol. Yeah, because I live in Bristol, so yeah. Our head office is in Harlow, so we're not too far away from the Newbury. Yeah.
Is that the main headquarters?
Yeah, the set up the UK office is in Marlow, yeah. So, but the global head office, if you like, is in Germany.
Yeah.
That's one way of doing it.
Yeah.
Or
I don't know how to do that where it was recorded, but also
When you cut a carpet, you
so they can upload, and that would be recorded for me.
that's one way of doing it. Or
I don't know how to do that where it was recorded, but also
when you cut a carpet, you
so they can upload, and that would be recorded for me.
Remember Gary Pennell?
Thanks very much.
Gary Pennell?
It's been really that's good stuff.
So, LinkedIn this morning. Yes, sir. Sure. It's got print. No, it is. That's also what we're doing. I'm surprised we're here in a week or two. When you're driving onto that, it's it's terrible.
They can't replace them.
No, there's nothing. It's one of those when you get it, it's that stage, that's it. It's terrible. Couldn't believe it this morning.
I was here. Because the house was going down there.
Because you got your left hand around 18 months ago. Go off and do this with service. It runs. Doing well with that.
It does, yeah, it's my
Reduce the distance.
No, I know. I've heard people within weeks they're gone.
It's probably better to go down a day in the Premiere Pro route. The most cost effective is Apple's Final Cut Pro. Yes. But I don't know. I mean, you can stump out of various editing systems into sound production again. But if that's really where your interest lies, that you can do it. But I don't know, there's various file formats that produce interchanging things. Because I'm not part of any big organisation these days, I just have to do it all at home in my little office.
Take your time, and now I started
some of my clients are sending stuff and people shut down work. I need to do their own thing. I know everybody connected, but I never work with a lot. That's just your skills, isn't it? Yeah, it's a different skill set. Now I'm shooting it. I shoot the edit rather than trying.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you know that
how to do it. Yeah. I'm kind of nervous shortcuts now. This is now to stop the keyboard breaking. It's a pain in the arse going back and forth to
okay, go logic.
Of course there's no bad bits.
What does it take?
You want to watch having a thing. That's a big crowd with control.
Double or triple?
Triples.
Yeah, I've got those in double A's too.
12 to 18
And
then, so you say that's the current version of the mic, and the microphone is here.
Yeah.
Physical keyboard, if you get
this one's
but if you get
this one's nice.
Pro.
I mean, it's what?
So this one when I got
Yeah, and in the old area cups.
So this one's got even better.
For 28 years old.
It's fine, I mean, it's no point putting wrap around.
Say again? Is it? Okay. Next time we'll see cool, like,
Every time I say shape go around it.
Plug it in very, very bottom. And it's already had
Yeah.
It is always one job.
It makes life easy. I'll let my coffee come back so I can drink it. Get my brain going. So I'm doing a recording now. Stop. Let's stop, John. There you go. Synchronize it. So I'll just do the quick sync. Well, this is not the easiest part. There we go. Join. It uses Wi-Fi for syncing its audio, so it's quick. There we go. To clipboard. Okay. Two settings. Obviously, because we're in a busy thing here, I need to set up my. Anyway, I would need to set up the Wi-Fi and do the sync. Oh dear, I have to synchronize it. It wants me to synchronize it, and now it's getting distracted.
It's like us with our cameras, we have an app that syncs to our cameras, you can control your camera, the video, the same kind of sync.
So yeah, what I could do is obviously turn the camera around, use the front-facing camera, do the recording, but it's
But you would
demanding.
do it through that app.
Yeah. It's demanding right now that I sync the audio.
But
It wants to sync the audio.
The quality of
Useful to work with your mobile phones. So should you have, just a little bag with an MKE 400 or something in running around, and you see something on the go, say you're a mobile journalist, you don't have to carry a rig with a DSLR anymore. You can move away from that and look at the idea of smartphones. So the first one obviously is memory mic. Memory mic is really, really simple. It doesn't require anything. It's just an instant Bluetooth handshake for starting the time code, and that's it. It's good to go. So we don't have to worry about anything else to connect it.
So is the memory mic, is the app only iOS?
No.
Android as well?
No, Android as well. Yeah, thankfully we got our, we opened up on that one. The next one is the MKE 400. So obviously it works, really, really happily with your camera. But does anyone know the problems with using normal 3.5mm connectors with a smartphone?
Different connections.
Yeah.
Is it 3 bars?
Yeah. That's what we call a 3-pole when your smartphone is a 4-pole. So you can actually use this with a smartphone. You have to go out and get something for it, but you can, if you wanted to, go out and get some cables to work with it. So, we do have some, which we normally use for what we call our business communications headsets, headsets for offices. I'm still testing, which is why I'm not putting them on the slides, but I'm still testing to see if they work. and then hopefully someone puts in a box one day, which would be a nice idea. But you know, you can go online for €2. You can get these connectors that will take any 3.5 mil input device, so a microphone, and convert it to a 4-pole, because phones need that extra 4-pole. And thankfully nowadays they've standardized. Android used to have a different one to iPhone, but now thankfully they've standardized, so unless you've got a really old Android, you're okay. MK600, which is obviously slightly bigger. This one is actually brilliant because we actually make a cable for it, which is good. We have what's called the KA600, which goes into, should actually soon, I believe, be bundled inside the box. So you'll get the normal KA600, which takes it to a 3.5, and the KA600i in the box at the same time, so you can use this with your smartphone. So should you be interviewing, and that's one thing about shotguns, where I've hidden it, somewhere, where did I put it? There it is. You know, a shotgun can be used as an interview microphone. You don't have to worry about it, you can use it as an interview microphone. So should you be running around with your phone and you do a quick interview, if you've got some of this in your bag, you can off you go. And obviously this works for almost any wired microphone. So as long as it's dynamic or a self-powered electret, you could do that. So any wired microphone you've got in your bag, find yourself a cable. As long as it's dynamic, find yourself a converter cable that you can actually start using your dynamic microphones on your phone. Because trust me, the majority of microphones that plug into these anyway are shockingly bad. And if possible, if you can get the USB-C or Lightning port input as well, is a good thing. That turns it to digital straight away, which is not a bad idea. We can even take our wireless system. So if you're wireless, you can do the same thing. You can take it onto your mobile phone. And once again, it's a choice between using something like the KA600i, should you have the XLR receiver system, or using one of those converter boxes over and it will sort things out. And then obviously you've got the Ambeo smart headset. Yeah, as long as you've got an iPhone, you're good to go. It makes your life interesting. And I do recommend finding one and having a play. It is a very interesting product. In fact, you don't need the software to run it, you just plug it in and it works. So if you're going to try this afternoon, you can try this afternoon. It's very, very interesting. If you've got an iPhone, only if you've got an iPhone. But obviously, you know, to finalize it off onto our DSLRs and so on, I put in DSLRs and camcorders because some people are still using camcorders with XLRs, and there are ways to convert some of our microphones over. And the classic one would be that one. Because obviously that's coming out as a single 3.5mm connector. It will do left and right because it splits across the poles, but if you had a camcorder, well, camcorders do not necessarily have 3.5mm inputs, they normally have XLR inputs. So
Most of the new ones do, sorry, just on that one. Most of the new, if you're talking about fixed lens camcorders, they do have.
They do have people like, okay, that's cool. If they don't,
If they don't, the old ones probably.
yeah, there is something you can do. You can go out and you can get yourself with a little bit of a splitter cable. It's a little bit more complicated. You have to go and get a RCA